Welcome everybody to another episode of Up Your Experience podcast. This is our
Take
second attempt
two.
at recording because my dumb self had the audio recording but not the video. Because I'm really good at what I do. Okay, I'm just really good
Yeah.
at it. I like to keep us on our toes. I like to keep us on our toes. It's Blaise McBain, it's Bats, the man that's traveled and the man that works a lot. Bats, how's it
Yeah.
going, dude?
Uh, Pretty good. So pretty much to recap what we missed, right? Because I'll do a recap real quick. First, we will say, Blaze, are we actually recording this time?
We are recording. The bot is in the channel recording with us. The
Ow, ow,
video's
ow.
going.
All right.
That's just a blooper reel that we have for ourselves now.
All right, let's go. So, anyways, I'm gonna steal Blaze's thunder because, get back to we talked about my shirt real quick. As it
Yeah.
says, eat, sleep, anime, repeat.
Yeah.
And he talked about a really nice ramen shop.
Okiburo, dude. If you're in the Atlanta area and you have not had Okiburo, you should go there. It is so
Which
freaking good, dude.
led to the disappointment of Worlds not being in Atlanta.
Yeah. But Okiburo is happiness in a bowl or a plate, whatever you order. It's just really good.
So
And
we
I
need
strongly
votes
suggest
to
it.
say that you guys want a podcast at this Okabora place because
Yeah, we got to figure out how we got to both get to Atlanta, have a reason to be there besides just ramen though. Bats like we got to be doing something. We just
that's
go
a
there for
better
ramen.
reason. That's
Okay.
enough reason. I'll eat ramen for like 5 days, 6 days,
I mean,
12
I would
days,
too, to be honest. It was so freaking good.
30
The
days.
like the amount of flavors that were happening on my palate were not okay. But yeah, I'm a little bit mad. I got a lot of things I'm tilted about this week. First and foremost is
One of them didn't start the recording, right?
one of them. I didn't restart the recording for the video. I did start the audio, just not the video. I was halfway there. Not living on a prayer, just halfway
Eh,
there.
it was great because he was halfway through a tangent and then went, I didn't start the recording.
Yeah, maybe I put that as the outro. Honestly, I just put that at the end as bonus content for the audio listeners. I got, that's what's happening. You guys got it, no problem.
Oh no.
Along with that,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god.
Bats is
I'm
playing
dead.
V Rising and acting like he's not podcasting, which is fantastic. We love that.
I haven't played games for a
Yeah,
minute and I
I
decided to
know
do
this
something
is.
chill
I was
and
gonna say,
like
yeah, this is
and
real chill.
well, okay, I was sitting there casually dropping trees and ran into a tree ant because I thought it was a regular tree and it wasn't. And I smacked
Wait,
it.
was the tree breathing above ground or below Bats? Oh my
It was
god.
definitely
Throwback to last episode.
oh my
But
gosh, dude. And then there's a bear. I hate
I'm
this game.
tilted about Worlds, dude. Worlds is in Texas, not Atlanta. So now I
Yeah,
gotta decide, do I want to go 10 hours there? I know a couple people already said they're going. I'm in debate. My wife's tried to convince me to go. And I was like, that's a long drive. She's like, you could just fly and take an Uber. And I was like, that sounds like something I don't want to do. I don't want to jump in
yeah.
Ubers.
Well,
So we're figuring that out slowly but surely.
because fun fact, Ubers actually take a if there's events and stuff like that, they charge more.
Oh, that's sick. Shout outs to that. But that's okay. Other things I'm tilted about
Oh,
are I was
now we're getting
supposed.
to the good thing, right?
No. I'm gonna wait a second. I'm gonna postpone that because I just really want to make sure I'm at a right level of anger for that. Um, I ordered Final Fantasy 16 from Best Buy.
Oh, I was gonna say, how was that? Because I
Oh,
almost
dude,
got it on the PlayStation.
it's so good. I ordered it for the PS5. It was supposed to be here on Saturday. I get home on Saturday night. It's not here. I check the tracking information. It says delayed. I'm like, oh, that's super sick. Check it on Sunday. It's like delayed, but it's in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And I was like, oh, maybe it's going to make it to me. Monday comes around, aka yesterday, during my day stream. It goes, hey, your package has been delivered. Oh man, that's real cool. There's no freaking package, bro. There's no package at my doorstep. There's no package in my mail. Now,
Wait,
I'm going to be
are you
honest.
the one that gets the different addresses messed up?
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
like
All right.
there is the same number on another road in my neighborhood. Really stupid design, but they are clearly very different names. Okay? And sometimes I get their mail, they get mine. Now, what I do is if I get their mail, I take it over to their house and leave it there for them. If they get my mail, every once in a blue moon they do that, or they just send me a message on Facebook and they go, hey, can you come get your mail? Which I think is rude, but it's fine. I let that go. I'm just like, if I do it for you, whatever, dude. Like, I just feel like I go out of my way to like, and I've taken a ton of packages over there, more than I've had to come get, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, it is what it is. I don't really care that much. What I do care about is I messaged Best Buy. And I was like, yo, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. You guys are telling me this package is delivered, but I don't have it. And I sit in the chat for 25 minutes.
Oh.
Okay. One of the things that's told to me is, have I checked my front and back porch? And I just typed back to this guy, ... Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will in Best Buy's defense.
Yep.
Which I don't stand up for them quite often, but I will say there are people, because I've seen this, that don't even check their porch. They're like, nobody ring my doorbell.
I pull into my driveway. I check the mailbox. I check the porch. Not there. If you're going into my backyard, you are trespassing, because like there's a fence and the whole thing. Okay, like I'm not getting into that. I also have a cameras, so I know if people are at my house. Okay,
Yeah,
my point being is this. My point is this. Yes, I checked the freaking porch in the in the mailbox. This goes on for more time, and this ends with, hey, give it 72 hours, and if it doesn't show up, contact us back.
Oof.
What happened in 72 hours? Y'all gonna send out another one? Is that the plan here? And I just told the guy, I said, look, I'm gonna wait the 72 hours, but I need you to make a note on my account that if I have to contact y'all back, I'm not gonna be as nice as I was today. I said I'm gonna be pretty pissed off. Like, that's just the way of the road. And I apologize for that ahead of time to whoever answers my messages / calls. And he goes, all right. And I just ended the chat. I was so frustrated. I'm just like, come on, dude. And I was so excited to play it because the kids are at my parents' house. They're at their grandparents. And I was like, oh, I'm going to have a bunch of time to like play it, like sit down and enjoy it. I bought the new PlayStation Pro controller, like the Pro DualSense controller. I was excited. Nice. And now I'm sitting here doing this.
Side topic, though. Yeah. Did you hear how that game was actually overheating the PlayStation? It overheated somebody's PlayStation.
Never mind. Okay.
They're PlayStation 5, that game.
Yeah, no. I'm understanding what you're throwing down. I'm just being confused by, like, did they have it in an area that would overheat? Was it out in the open? Was it not cleaned?
I honestly don't know. I was just watching.
Oh, okay. Because I know some people like keep theirs in enclosures. I don't keep my consoles in enclosures.
No, it wasn't an enclosure, but I also think it had something to, because he also had like those fancy lights that stuck onto it and like made the whole.
Yeah.
So I was like, that could have, but it was like a boss fight and it just went poof, you're done. PlayStation overheated.
That's wild. There's like, what? Japan's getting a Final Fantasy 16 console and controller, and it looks sick.
That sounds sick.
It does look really good. It's all like solid black with like gold embroider. It looks really, really good. On to other things that have tilted me this week. Because if you're not getting tilted, what are you doing? You know? Honestly. And that is, we played an AGL set this week.
2 AGL sets.
We played one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the first one on Tuesday, which I did stream, and I unpublished the video because I don't want them get any crap. I also don't want to like have clips of me being just tilted sent to league admin, because I was pretty upset. Not that I was saying anything that wasn't true, and I wasn't saying anything like mean. But I was just like, you know, it saves everybody the hassle if I just unpublish it.
We were all upset.
Yeah. Here's the deal. We warm up. We have Kenny in as a sub. Hockey's like, yo, I'm going to be there in like 10 minutes. We're like, okay, well, that's cutting it pretty close to the time limit. For those that don't know, you get 15 minutes from the start time to start your game. And this team decided they wanted to play at 8:30 Eastern. We said, okay, that's fine. And they knew we had a sub. We told him, I said, hey, I have a sub that can play, but my main roster said he'll be here in 10 minutes. He's booting up his computer now. And they go, okay, cool. No problem. Oh, that's fine. I don't remember the exact wording. I have it in DMs. It doesn't matter. It's along that line of like, oh, hey, no problem. And at 10 minutes, they try to forfeit us. And I'm like, well, the rule's 15 minutes, but he's on the way, and they know we have a sub on standby. So if it's really a matter of like time, we could just put Kenny in. Like, that's not a big deal. And Hockey waits on game data, gets in the lobby at 15 minutes and 30 seconds. And they go, oh, sorry, your solo there got there over time. So it's an automatic forfeit.
I want to throw out too.
Yeah.
They started the game a minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, that is what it is. Yeah, they started early, so it makes it look like it was actually longer than what it was, which is even more unfortunate. I think what is tilting is like I've always erred on the side of caution of like with enemy teams where like I'm like, yeah, I can give you an extra couple minutes, or like we paused for 20 freaking minutes the week before for a team and waited because we wanted to play.
Because we wanted to play. Yeah.
We wanted to play, but they had like an actual computer issue. Like they sent me screenshots and they couldn't figure it out. It ended up being a reboot of lobby and the PC, and then things were fine. But come on, like 30 seconds, and we've been in communication. You tell me it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I was just frustrated, dude. I couldn't believe it. This sent me to being tilted.
Mine was mad, like even worse because I'm not gonna say who, what, or wow, but apparently it was the whole. Oh, well, you guys all agreed to it.
Yeah, we got told we all agreed to it, and I was like, I didn't agree to a forfeit. I said I understood the rule. And we tried contacting league admin. They go, oh, well, some people are just petty. And like, yeah, some people are petty. But that's not an excuse in this situation to like be like, well, they told us it was fine. If it wasn't okay, like,
why tell us?
If it was that egregious, just tell us that we need to use our sub and that's okay. Like, we were fine with using them.
Yeah, and we had him on standby. He was there. If
you're in this situation and you tell someone it's fine, and it's really not, like, that's also on you. Like, speak up and just be like, hey, that's not okay with us. We'd like you to use your sub.
Yep.
And I'm going to abide by that. I'm not going to cause any more issue. I'm cool. Some people might, but like, that's the way of the league and the way of competitive anything. So that was beyond frustrating. We lose that game. I should have just subbed Kenny in. This sent me to be tilted. I was dealing with league admin while picks and bans were happening. Since we were forced into an auto forfeit, the auto forfeit got upheld, and then I didn't help with picks and bans, and then I made a bad pick, and it just went downhill from there. We threw the game. I think we had a lead at one point, and we just got too aggressively through.
Speaking of that lead was because I was awesome, and at one point I was thinking, and I got prophetic early. So we had a great team fight where we wiped their whole team, but I was the healthy one, so I had to take Fire Giant. So we got Fire Giant before like 15 minutes. And then we all had a rough mental, and we all just tried to W key them, and it ended.
I wouldn't say we all. I would say several of us. I didn't want to, like, you all were doing some crazy stuff. I think even you weren't playing as like aggressive as some of our other peeps. But like, there were some dives. I'm like, guys, I can't get to you as a backliner. Like, I just can't do it. Can't do it. So that sucked. We played against. We did a bunch of troll matches afterwards, which were a lot of fun. Played against Musician and ADC as Yu Huang, and got a solo kill. That felt good. We did a bunch of troll picks. I played Set ADC. I forgot who else I played. I played someone else that was like silly. I don't know. We had a good time, though. It was fun. And then Wednesday night, we did play another set. We played against A&M Revs. And we kind of fragged.
Oh, we did. It was we came back with a vengeance, unfortunately.
Yeah, game one, I locked in Charybdis. You were on Persephone. And then we had picked Achilles for Hockey, but flexed it over to Gactyl. And look, man, you can keep pressure on me in duo. I'm going to keep saying this. You can put me at 0-4. It doesn't matter, because 20 minutes is going to roll around. I'm going to be full build, and I'm going to walk at your team, and it's going to be a bad time. I I got so hard pressed the game one on this crib disc, and I knew going into it, like based on their team, I was in for a bad time.
Yep.
But leave me alone. Diving me on cooldown doesn't do anything for you. We took game number one. I did 63,000 damage that game, by the way.
Sheesh.
And I think it went like 50 plus minutes. That game was wild.
Yeah. Speaking of which, and these guys took my Baba, so I
They did
had to
take
be
your Baba.
Persephone, and then they banned Baba, the second one, so I couldn't get it.
Yeah. That was a fun team to play against. Like game one was really close. And then game two, we came out with a vengeance game two.
I was mad.
I almost had a godlike before they decided that they wanted to full dive me with tier Thanatos combo. Let me tell you, as an ADC, getting dove by a Thanatos tier combo is not fun. I played Hachiman that game. I went 16, 6, and 13. Gacto was 14, 9, and 15. And Hockey went the coveted 13, 0, and 19 on Jing Chen. This man was so deep into their backline at some points. I'm like, you're going to die. He goes, no, I don't die here. And he didn't. If I'm them, I'm tilted at Hockey, bro. Like, I would have been, like, losing my stuff.
He was running at them.
Yeah. I started off 0 and 5 game one. Sorry, not 0 and 10. But that was pretty much our experience until I went out of town. I went out of town. I took the kids and the wifey to Atlanta. We went to like Legoland and we had a good day. Got some Caribou coffee, and then I took them down to my parents' house. And then I took my wife back to Atlanta. That's when we went to Okiboro. We went to this place. I don't know if they have them anywhere else. It was called the Illuminarium, Bats. And they can play videos on all the walls and the floor, and it has haptic sound that the walls like vibrate with the music and stuff. It was sick.
That sounds crazy.
Now, usually I guess they do like space and like lions and like zoo stuff, but like that night they were doing Taylor Swift. My wife's a huge Taylor Swift fan, so I took her. Dude, I don't care if it was Taylor Swift, bro. That music and like the way it was played was sick. Now they did have some problems, and the problems were like they were playing music that didn't match the music videos and stuff. So that was kind of like weird and annoying. Like they could have done better prep work on that front.
So it's kind of like those ones where they like you have your artist and they're like, new music came out, and you're like, sick, and it's the old video of something else. And
it was like weird, dude. I'm like, what are you doing? The DJ was cool though. And then the drinks were pretty good. I mean, like overall, it was a good time. I just thought that was so sick. And I guess they're doing another one like in the month when she releases like her new album or whatever. But I'm like, dude, this is something they should do on like the weekly, and they have no advertising at all.
Really?
Like we just happened to find it, and then we looked on socials, and they had like nothing about it. I'm like, dude, if you want people to go to this, you got to advertise.
Yeah, for sure.
So that was a ton of fun, though. Other than that, Caribou Coffee slaps. They have them in Atlanta. I love Caribou Coffee. And then we came back, and I've been doing some day streams and stuff. But before I talk about those, Bats, have you been able to play anything? You been watching any gaming stuff or at all?
I have not been able to do much of anything, if we're going to be honest. It's kind of been working constantly and then sleeping.
Yeah.
I actually rewatched Food Wars. That was about it. Like that was my day because, well, okay. I'll actually go through this. This wasn't gaming or anything. Because my grill busted. Like the whole bottom rusted out.
You did get a nice new grill.
Yeah, I got a new Blackstone griddle. So kind of to celebrate me getting that. I mean, I guess you could say celebrate, but I mean, it's mainly so it's to celebrate Dad's birthday, which was on Sunday. So we all got together Saturday. I made hibachi, which was delicious. Because I was so overwhelmed with everything, I forgot to put the butter in the hibachi, so that was the only ingredient missing. Kind of sucked. I know.
Yeah, that's a little tough. That's a little tough.
I noticed it afterwards because I kept so I went outside, right? I got the meat cooking, I oiled it and everything like that because you want to cook the meat first and add the rice, then the vegetables because the vegetables. So Um, I had everything organized because the day before I chopped everything up, got everything ready, blah 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 blah. Had them in containers, and I forgot I put the butter out to thaw a little bit to
Hmm.
soften because mom only eats the stick butters. She won't eat
Yeah,
like
yeah,
jar butter or anything like that.
yeah.
I was like, okay, so I let it soften. Totally forgot about it. As I'm telling dad to go
Dude,
in and get
that's
crap,
the
and I walk
worst.
in. I walk in after we're done eating because I'm eating it. And I was like, this is good, but it's missing something.
It's
And I
yeah,
was like, I can't figure it out because, and I think like because I added a couple extra eggs to the
yeah.
mix,
You just didn't
like
even
you
notice
couldn't,
it.
yeah, you couldn't tell like tremendously. But I'm like, it is definitely missing something. I walk inside and I go SOB,
Yep.
and dad
I've
goes
been.
what? And I go, here's the butter. I said, which one of you forgot to tell me I didn't put the butter in?
That sucks, dude. I have a grill, like a normal grill upstairs that I really like, but the igniter broke, and I had to fix that, and I just haven't had a desire to do it.
I
But
know
that
that feeling.
hibachi grill looks sick. I'm like, maybe I need
Oh,
one of
it's
those.
it's delicious. It makes
Where'd
good
you get
press
it at?
burgers too. I got it at Walmart on sale, under $300.
Pretty good. I'm gonna check that out. I don't like Walmart. I don't know if we want to talk about
Um,
that on the podcast. I
we have
despise Walmart.
I don't either, but if they're gonna save
Oh
me
yeah, yeah, I get it.
2
If
to
they're
three
saving that
hundred
much
bucks,
money, yeah,
yeah, because
sign you up.
they're like $5.99 for the 36-inch one, and they kept actually Blaze and I talked about this. So I ordered it on when the heck day was that? I think it was Juneteenth.
Hmm.
Was it Juneteenth?
I think it was
Like,
because I remember you
yeah.
saying they were sold out.
Yeah, because they were like, "Oh, we have deals, blah 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 blah," and I was like, "Okay, cool, 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 cool." Right. So I order it in my cart, process it, pay for it, because I was going back and forth whether I should get it or not. And
Yeah,
finally, I
yeah,
was like, "I'm
like you
pulling the
do.
trigger,
Yeah,
pull the trigger, let's
I
do it."
get it.
I do it. They don't say they're out, so then I click, and they're like, "Ah, we don't have any anymore. Go back to your cart."
Yep.
I go back to my cart. They go 10 left. I'm like, well, what the crap? You just so I do it again. Like, we don't have any. Go back to your car. I go back to my car and you see 7 left. And I was like, so wait a minute. How are all these other people buying this, but I
Yep.
can't? Like it's in
Welcome
my
to what it
car.
welcome to what it was like getting a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox at launch, bro. That's how it
Well, then
was.
when it said 0 left, they directed me to the same thing, double the price.
Oh, heck no.
I was like, wait, how can you not have any left? But the same thing, double it. Oh, I was mad. I said I ain't doing it again. But then I looked up the next day and I was like, I'm still gonna buy this.
That's the way it goes,
I
dude.
I can't help it. Saved me money. I'm not a big Walmart fan at all. Mainly because if I go to Walmart, I run into people I really don't want to see or talk to, and then they decide they see me and want to talk to me, and then it's just
Okay.
awkward because I voice my opinion and I'm like, I don't really want to talk to you. Like, I'm
So,
trying to leave.
okay, this is a situation I run into from time to time. But I was out to eat with my wife last night. She started a new job. She's working from home. And I was like, "Hey, I'm going to take you out to dinner for your first day." Now she's also started feeling sick yesterday, and now she's sick, so that's not fun. But I take her out to eat, and we're sitting there eating, and I'm looking up something for the kids cuz like they were asking my parents about it. So I'm looking it up real quick.
Right.
And I look over to my right and I see one of my students and their family. And that is like the weirdest thing to me as a teacher that can happen because I don't feel like I should be saying hey to them because I feel that that's awkward for the student, right? But I
No,
know
it
it's
is.
also awkward for them to say hey to me. And I know I've had some before be like, well, I saw you didn't say anything. I'm like, yeah, I just feel like it's weird if I go out of my way to say hi to a student like out
Hmm.
and about. I think that's weird. And they're like, oh, I never really thought about that. So I feel that bats on so many levels because if I see someone I know, it's probably one of my students that I've taught or am currently teaching. So I get it. Um, I have some crazy things to tell you about gaming wise.
Oh. Oh.
I've been playing Rank Smite
All right.
since I got back. So I played yesterday. I played 3 games yesterday, and I played 3 games today. I have gone 1-4 and I've lost 2, so I think that's pretty good. Um, But yesterday was a weird phenomenon. Actually, I lied. One of those games was 6 days ago. So I've played 5 games. I've won 3, lost 2. I think that's still fine. Whatever. Um, but a weird thing happened yesterday. My first game,
All
I get
right.
Rama. I'm solo queuing, and we win. And someone at the end of the game goes, "Yo, GG, thanks for the carry, Rama." And I was like,
Hey
"Wait, what?"
yo.
Because I'm fragging, dude. Like I am just pumping out damage. I think the next game I go Thor, it didn't go so well. I was in
Hmm.
solo. We like lost off of just a bad play. Like I wasn't anything I was particularly doing terrible. We just got beat as a team.
Right.
Then we get into this next rank game, and we're down. I mean, we're getting smacked. I'm on Hachi, man. And people try to surrender. I'm like, dude, I think we got this. I think we can play it. It's like me and Asmore cute. I'm like, I think we can get it, dude. And next thing you know, we start turning around. We start winning a little bit. And keep in mind, we have 2 Phoenixes down when we start turning this game around. I mean, like we are in a bad spot. My whole entire team wipes after I kill the enemy Izanami. And I'm like, dear God,
Oh
it's
no.
me versus Morgan Le Fay, Kerberos, Nemesis, Vamana at Titan Room. I triple kill them and defend Titan in a 1v4. Okay?
No way.
Yep. And I started this game off like 0-4. It was not going well for me. So I start off bad. We're getting smacked. I kill this Izanami. They run in there. I defend. Okay? Izanami goes after me again. Completely invis. I just guessed that she dashed at me, low health. She
Yeah.
did. Flag falls right down her head. Bam, war banner popped on her. Done.
Ah, so you were Hachi.
Yeah, felt good. All right. Our Bastet jungle. I don't even know how long into the game this was because this was a 56-minute game, by the way. I think it was at like 45 minutes. Goes, everyone needs to peel the Hachi. They're like, Toth, you peel the Hachi. Sasano, you peel for the Hachi. Because if we're going to win this game, it's going to be the Hachi. And we won that game. And at the end of the game, they go, hey, thanks, Hachi, for the carry. I said, no problem. TTV / Blaise McBain. And they came and followed the stream. It was sick.
Oh, let's go.
But like I got thanked twice for carries yesterday. I played today. I played Martikaros carry. I fragged and we won that game with Kenny. And then the funniest thing happened. This is on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts. Me and Kenny are queued up, right? And he's like, I want to play Ares. I was like, I got you, bro. Or he picks Martikaros for me. I pick Ares for him. I'm talking to chat. Kenny's doing whatever. And next thing you know, we're in the loading screen. He goes, hey, Blaise. I was like, yeah, man, what's up? He goes, we didn't switch.
Oh.
So Kenny played Martikaros carry, and I played Ares support, and we won. Which brings me my new series that I'm going to try to keep up with called How It Started and How It's Going. Where I'm going to like get clips of games of me starting off terribly and winning or me dominating and losing because I feel like that would be funny. So that's something new that I'm going to be working on just because I think it's fun. But it's been a good time in games.
I mean,
played.
at least you've had good times.
Yeah,
You know,
it's been good. I did.
You want to know how ranked games for me go when I play with Az?
How's that go?
Horrible.
Az told me he lost like 7 games in a row the other day. I was like, yeah, I've been there, bro. Been there. But
like, the worst part is we get these. It's like I don't even know how to describe these players.
Yeah, the randoms sometimes do be the diff. Sometimes I'm the getting diffed. Okay, that's just the way of the road.
Oh no, like if we're getting diffed, it's perfectly fine. But we're getting like full tank meta, right? You know,
yeah.
Tank, be tank, win game. Mm-hmm. Oh no, we're gonna be an assassin solo and blame everybody else
the
because
Hotchman
we're getting.
Game. Yep, the Hotchman game. We had a full damage Sasano solo, bro. I get it. And they did not.
Where does it come from? What? Why?
I don't know, dude. Oh, shout out to Styx Ferryman for winning Summer Masters over on the SPL broadcast. That was pretty sick. Paul went crazy. I didn't get to watch a lot of it. I got to listen to a little bit of it, and Paul went nuts. Paul had a game this weekend where he went 10-0-9.
Holy crap.
Yeah, dude's been fragging his brains out. Other than that, I played some Fortnite. There is this Fortnite sponsorship going on with the stream right now. There's a bug with it through Stream Elements. I don't know what's going on. It's not tracking the time. But I'm gonna put a link in the description if you have not played Fortnite in 30 days, or you are new to the game and you want to try it out. If you play it and through my download link, you get to level 15 through the battle pass. You're gonna get a free wrap, and it goes towards promoting the stream, which helps us out. So we do
I don't
appreciate
think
that.
I played Fortnite in 30 days.
I don't think you have either. So I'll have to get some games in. But yeah, so check that out. Make sure there's a link in the description. Other than that, did some dare drops for Tinkertown. Game's pretty cool. I got some keys to give away for that. And then I played a game called Trinity Fusion that the developer gave to me, and that game was pretty cool. It's like a roguelike, but it kind of plays like Metroid.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's kind of cool.
Oh, before we forget, we did play a demo game.
Oh yeah, Dragon Spire.
Yep, Dragon Spire, and that was fun.
Yep, I was gonna show it on stream real quick, or on the recording. If you go to Dragon Spire on Steam, it's this one right here. It was supposed to release today, but they had some hangups with launch. It will be releasing probably tomorrow or the next day. They said.
Yeah, I did play a game.
Yeah, we had a fun time. That game's sick.
Yeah, it was fun. We got our butts kicked.
You know what's crazy?
But it was fun.
There's people that soloed it.
No way.
Yep, solo no damage runs.
I mean, I guess you could if you were the only one, you had the orb. No damage. What?
Yeah,
how? There's that, then you can't even...
No. They took no damage.
What do you even like? How?
Yeah, dude. I've seen it. It is absolutely insane.
I don't even know. Because they're like, you can't dodge the one unless they figured out a sweet spot.
No, I think there's a sweet spot. I don't know. It was sick. I'm really excited for that. If you guys remember Anatoly, who used to work over at Hi-Rez, he's actually part of the crew over there. So check it out. It's really sick. On to some gaming news, I guess. Yeah?
Oh, you guess? Yeah. I mean, if you guess, I guess. We all guessed.
Okay. Shout outs to Ubisoft CEO for realizing that when Nintendo tells you not to release another Mario Rabbids game for this gen of console, they probably are right, because he's like, yo, I didn't listen to him. And while the game got very high ratings and was successful from the consumer standpoint, it did not do well as far as making enough money. It just didn't make a lot of money. It didn't sell a lot, even though it's been critically acclaimed.
Really?
Yeah, and they've come out to say they should have listened to Nintendo on holding it to the next console. And along with that, Nintendo had a Nintendo Direct this past week.
What?
And there are some bangers, Bats. I don't even know if you're ready for the stuff that's coming out. All right, first and foremost, we're getting a new 2D Mario.
And
it looks sick.
Oh yeah, you talked about that.
One of the power-ups turns you into Elephant Mario, dude. And it looks really, really good. You can play as, from what we know now, you can play as Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, and Toad. I think it looks really good. There is a Princess Peach title coming out that we don't know much about. They showed a short little trailer. There is a full remake, graphical remake of Super Mario RPG, which I consider to be one of the best SNES games ever made. The game is really, really good. I love that game. I cannot wait.
All right. Only because this is how my brain works. Do you want to know something that I heard the other day that makes complete sense?
Yeah. What's up?
If you're a Mario fan, have you always noticed how Mario always is somehow getting tracked by Bowser? Which means Bowser has an inside man.
It's Luigi, bro.
No.
Who is it?
Guess who? Toad.
Toad. I mean, it might be
Toad.
Has to be Toad.
Has to be Toad.
Could be Yoshi. He's a dinosaur.
Yeah, but you hatched Yoshi from an egg. You know, you have the what is that, imprint?
Yeah, dude.
can't go against you, yada yada yada. But nah, and like you're just like, wait a minute, that makes so much sense.
Could be. I'm super excited about Super Mario RPG, man. There's a new Wear game coming. My kids and wife are super excited about that. We're getting a new Detective Pikachu game.
That
They're
sounds pretty
releasing
cool.
they're releasing Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which was originally on the DS for the Switch, so that we can play it on there. They're
Is it
putting
is it gonna be not $300?
yeah, it shouldn't be. Pikmin 1 and 2 are going to be on the shop, along with Pikmin 4 is coming soon. They announced DLC for the Pokemon games. They also showed off Sonic Superstars, which is a
Oh,
2D co-op Sonic game. You're going to actually be able to play up to 4 players at one time.
that sounds lit.
And that is awesome. I'm super excited for that. And then they showed off some like Splatoon 3 content, Polya, Batman Arkham Trilogy coming to the console, Persona 5 Tactics, Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope DLC, Dragon Quest Monsters, Just Dance, Vampire Survivors. They showed off the couch co-op that's coming, and that's going to be on Xbox and PC as well. Manic Mechanics, new Mario Kart 8 DLC, which is going to be new characters coming to the game, like Petey Piranha and such. They have
Right.
a Metal Gear Solid 1 Master Collection coming out, new Star Ocean. I mean, the list goes on, dude. There's just so many good games coming to the Switch. I think they had 31 games in total announced. It's just crazy. I'm so excited. And like I said, there's just some ones that I've like Super Mario RPG that I love. I'm glad that's going to be brought to like a new audience. I think that's super sick. So yeah, that's everything coming from Nintendo. Overwatch news, because we like to talk with Overwatch. The what team was it? Hold on, did I clicked the wrong article? Hold memento. Oh, and I can't find it. No. Oh, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna go into it then. Scratch Overwatch. No one cares anyway. Um.
I knew that was coming.
Oh, actually, go back to Overwatch. I lied. One of their streamers one of their casters said some horrendous things on stream.
Oh
About
yeah.
yeah, it was they were talking to a fellow caster that happened to be trans, and that streamer is now banned from all Overwatch esports, as they should
Yep.
be. Disgusting, absolutely disgusting. Other news that Microsoft Series X and Game Pass are going up in price. Game Pass is like $1 more each month. It's nothing crazy, but if you're paying for those, now you know. League of Legends is getting a huge summer event. This is the biggest event that they've added since like 2019. So it's been 4 years since League of Legends got this big of an event. This event is covering League of Legends with a new game mode that's a 2v2v2v2 game mode. It is getting a game mode for Team Fortress, or not Team Fortress, Teamfight Tactics. Jesus.
Hey,
It is getting a game mode for Wild Rift, and this event will also have changes in Legends of Runeterra and something else. I mean, like it is massive. It looks really good. If you want to learn more, you can go down to the League of Legos chat in Discord, and you can find it there. Speaking of Discord, if you're into Gunpla, which we're going to talk about
Oh
anime in
yeah.
a few, there is a Gunpla chat now. Other than that, we did
As
get an
requested for
announcement.
comments, which we
Yes,
like to hear.
as requested by listeners. You ask, we deliver. I want to talk about some anime
All right, let's go.
because there were some announcements this week.
A lot of announcements.
A lot of announcements. My Hero Academia Vigilantes
Yep.
looks sick. Coming, we don't know when it's coming, but it's been announced. Dragon Ball Superheroes coming to Crunchyroll like July 12th or 16th, I think. Along with Rurouni Kenshin starts soon.
I was gonna say Rurouni Kenshin.
Jujutsu Kaisen starts soon. But with things starting soon, that means things are coming to an end.
Things have already came to an end.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Did you finish My Love or I Love Yamada level 99? Yep. So freaking good, dude. What a great ending. It was so good.
It really
was so good. If you haven't watched that, it's a good story. video game romance, and I know people are asking for a season 2. I don't know if it needs one. I think it could end there and be fine. If they did a season 2, I'd obviously watch it.
But
But
yeah,
like, I think a season, like just a one season, is perfectly fine.
it could definitely just end there and be okay. Don't get me wrong, give me a season 2, like definitely.
Yeah.
But it's one of the ones that I would be happy with that ending,
Yeah.
I guess. If that makes sense.
Next
'Cause I
week is
always
the
hate
end of
Spain not having one.
Witch from Mercury for Gundam.
Oh man, I guess I should start that.
Yeah, you should, because it's a banger. That show, it's gotten. I will say, I think there's been like one area that I was kind of disappointed for like an episode and a half. Other than that, it's been really consistent. It's been pretty good. I'm curious to see how like it ends off based off of this most recent episode. I have some theories, so we'll see how that goes. And then if you're not watching Hell's Paradise, that
Yeah, I don't
one
know what
is
you're doing.
you're missing out. I think the story's good, the animation's good. Uh, it's just really, really good.
It
It's
really
not like
is.
and I think like I know I've talked a lot about Birdie Wing and how good Birdie Wing is, which I thought the season finale would have been this past weekend, but it
I think
wasn't.
there's one more.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think there's one more, but we didn't get it, so I'm kind of confused. But Birdie Wing is amazing, and I will say I think it's the best new anime I've watched this year, but Hell's Paradise isn't far behind. I really like Hell's Paradise.
I think it has a great story.
I think the story's good. I think it's pretty violent, so if that's not for you, then maybe
Yeah, that is
avoid
true.
it. But I think the animation and how everything's shown through combat is really sick.
Dude, after this episode, it's about to be lit.
Yeah, it's
Like
about to
the
go
episode,
insane.
I was like, no way.
We got to like see like new techniques this episode, and overall it's been doing like a nice scaling upwards, which I feel good about. Like I like when we start slow and like pick up pace and then hold it. It feels great. And then what else have I been watching? There was one other one. I've been watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure slowly but surely. I'm almost done with season 1 and I'm struggling to finish season 1. I'm going to finish it because I've heard season 2 is drastically better, but season 1 is rough, my guy.
Season 1 is rough. I hate saying, like, I watched it, and I think I'm very one of the few that was just like, I don't know. I'd
Yeah.
rather watch Gintama.
Wait, the new episode of Birdie Wing did come out. I just didn't get notified that it came out, so I need to watch that. But that's fun.
Oh, did see? It seemed like Saturday didn't have like anything that came out.
No, it's because it's Birdie Wing for some reason doesn't show new when it comes out on Crunchyroll.
Oh, that is true. I do remember
But
that now.
I am caught up on all those. Like I said, there is like new anime I'm gonna watch that's coming out in like the next month. But if there's something you think I should be watching that isn't JoJo's or One Piece, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. I'll check it out. Especially if it's something that's like 13 to 26 episodes with like 1 or 2 seasons that I can either catch up on, or it's like it literally just is 1 or 2 seasons. Let me know. I'll definitely watch it and check it out, and I'll definitely give feedback on the podcast because I've been really enjoying the past like 6 months of getting back into anime like I used to and watching everything. I'm slowly but surely making my way to reading manga again, but I haven't like fully got back to that point. So the last thing I need to talk about is Guild Wars announced a new expansion today. I found out about that thanks to Vio. I am behind on Guild Wars. I used to play a lot of Guild Wars. I mean, it was my main game. I have more hours in that game than Smite still. I wish I had streamed it, but I was reading through stuff with this new X pack, and they have like a new zone that's coming out that's going to be specifically for like rewarding people for playing daily and weekly. And I think that's really interesting. They showed off what the new weapons are going to be for each class. So like Guardians getting pistol, Revenants getting scepter, Warriors getting staff, which I think is sick. Engineers getting short bow, Rangers getting mace, Thieves getting axe, Elementalists getting pistol, Mesmers getting a rifle, and Necromancers getting sword. So I'm curious to see how all those are going to play because all the different play styles are really cool and what I enjoy about Guild Wars. I am going to go back and check it out. haven't decided if it's something I'm going to add to the stream schedule. Like currently, if you've all noticed, like I've been streaming Smite and then doing variety content on the side, but I've also been trying to do Diablo. I had some people come into chat that weren't too happy I haven't been streaming Diablo lately. I'm working on it, man, but it keeps
I
crashing my
haven't
OBS. So
I haven't
I
done
have to play
Diablo at
off
all.
stream. So here's the deal. If it keeps crashing my stream, I'm just going to do content for it on the side. That's just the best I can do. I'm not going to keep trying to stream and have my stream in my PC crash. I'm just not going to do it until the
You
game's
know, I've
optimized.
thought about it. Long weekend might actually start Diablo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm down. I'll be back on Saturday night, so we could do it. We could all
sounds
just
good
start
to
characters
me.
at the same
I
time.
got work Monday, but I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Okay. Well, you just let me know. We'll figure it out. I'm down. Other than that, I don't know, Bats, is there anything you want to talk about before we get to names of the week?
No.
No.
It's like this week has been how do we say it? Like uneventful pretty much. So
Yeah. Well, I think it doesn't help that you were working a ton and I was out of town, and I played nothing while I was out of town. Like usually, I'll boot up the Switch and like play something for a little. No, I didn't play anything.
yeah, actually, let's talk about that real quick. When is like not the Switch, but the Steam Deck? I know you researched it a lot, but are they ever gonna come out with like better ways to cross-platform that?
You mean as far as like working with like Blizzard client and stuff?
Well, no, even Steam games are hard to do.
Yeah, they have been verifying more Steam games, and I think they've been working on some things with Linux to get them verified a bit easier. Specifically, games that have an anti-cheat is the problem because
Oh, is that
they'll
what it
do
is?
anti-cheat for PC is fine, but when you look at Linux, like it's not working with that. So I know they've been verifying more and they've been working on it. I just don't know how long it's going to be, which is why a bunch of people like just boot Windows onto the Steam Deck, but that's not always super viable and can be a pain in the butt.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I'd love to see other games come to Steam Deck a little bit easier. I know Street Fighter is on Steam Deck, and I thought that was crazy because
Is it really?
usually, yeah, Street Fighter is playable on Steam Deck, which I thought was kind of wild because sometimes those games aren't, but they've been verifying a lot more. And I think maybe we see some stuff with the Steam Summer Sale coming soon in the next couple weeks.
Let's go.
Names of the week: Leave Me Alone, Me Young Soul, Johnny Boy Joestar, Link the Twink, Fistful of Mayo, VO, Major Penetration. Ugh. Went outside once. Mon Yair. What? I'm not saying that one because I feel like it's not okay. Do McLarge Huge and Sex Doer, and then the last T Bender. Not a lot of names of the week, but again, we haven't been playing a ton. But I do have a funny question for you, Bats.
Okay.
Okay. So Amazon did all that banning
Hmm.
of, or Amazon, Twitch did all that banning of gambling, right?
Right.
And they didn't ban gambling. Like people still gamble on Twitch, but they
Right.
very precisely picked what to ban. Do you
Hmm.
know who they have a deal with? Which led them to those bans?
Probably somebody who's paying them to ban the other people.
That's a great point. DraftKings. DraftKings. That's the winner. That's
Really?
the answer. That's the question I needed to ask because I was just like, wow, that's kind of crazy. And I looked into it and I was like, wow, that's kind of wild. So sometimes, keep an eye out when you're talking
That actually
smack
is
about
kind of wild.
when you're talking smack about Kick. Maybe just realize that like Amazon makes deals with gambling things too. Um, just throwing it
Yeah.
out there. I don't really. I've seen some like crazy conversations and things said about people that stream on Kick, morality wise, and I think I know several people that have went over to Kick, and I know and like they've had a better time over there. Not saying that Twitch is terrible. I'm just saying like they've had a better time.
Right.
I've had some people that go over to Kick and they come back to Twitch. Like they just like that's not for me. I think you got to do what works for your growth. I don't think it matters where you're streaming. I don't think that says anything about your character or person
Yeah, it doesn't.
because any of these companies, I'm sure you could look into and they've done some stuff that isn't great. Like you know what I mean? Like it just is what it is. Not it's not is what it is. It is terrible. I'm not knocking that part. Like they do terrible things and that part's terrible. My point is when I say it is what it is, like it is what it is. Like that all of them share some type of commonality of things aren't good. Not trying to dissuade that argument at all, but I think be kind, be wise, and we're gonna head out of here shortly. Bats, you got any shout outs for the week?
Shout outs to our listeners. As always, like I said, leave comments for us if you want stuff done, how we're changing. Next week we've talked about it. We might be doing YouTube.
Yeah, we'll be doing. We're gonna try to do the podcast live on YouTube each week if we can,
and see how that goes.
I think it's just a different way to interact with you all. I think our content goes there anyway, so why not post it there?
Yep.
So that'd be kind of cool.
Blaise doesn't want to edit. He wants mistakes just on there.
It's more fun, dude. I'm just saying.
That way when he goes, I never even started.
Yeah, it's already there. It's already there, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Other than that, I know we missed it last week, but
Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah,
I got you. I got you because you reminded me last week, and I'm reminding you now.
Yeah. I know it's almost over, but let's just face it. There doesn't have to be a month for that crap.
No.
And it doesn't have to be for a specific person. And mental health awareness is a big and serious issue. And you know what? Don't feel like, you can just shrug it off. And that's how it needs to be. Because, if you need to talk to somebody,
talk about it. Somebody. I had someone reach out to me like the other day. I was like, hey, sorry if I've been off lately. I'm just going through some stuff. And I was like, yo, man, if you ever need to talk, just hit me up. Like that's, if I know ahead of time, let me know. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you contact me like, yo, I need to talk right now, I might not be able to do it. But if you're like, hey, you think you could like hop in call in like 5-10 minutes or in an hour? Mm-hmm. Like that's I could probably do that. Just depending on what I'm doing at the time. And I'll respond and be like, hey, I can or I can't.
Yeah, mine's usually anytime. Like I mean, there are times when I can't, but right. Like most of the times I'm like, yeah, just give me like 5 minutes. Let me I'll
respond to you if I have the capability of doing so. Like this weekend, if you tried to contact me, I signed out of all socials this weekend. I was just like, no, I'm good. And it was mentally relaxing. I loved it. It felt so good. But yeah. Other shout outs to go ahead and mention here. If you're watching the streams, Bats hasn't seen this yet. There is a community challenge. You can donate 2,000 points a stream. If we hit 250,000 points, I will do a Blaise After Dark stream. So that has already started today. There's already 10K donated because my wife agreed to donate 2K points for everybody. So yay for that. If you haven't checked out the Fortnite sponsorship, that's running through Sunday at 12:39 p.m. So check that out. I believe on July 4th, Guardians Mental Health, we're all going to get together and we're all going to stream separately on our channels for a little bit. And then we're all going to raid the GMH channel. And then they are going to raid a specific streamer or something like that. I think we're doing like a giant raid thing, or at least we're trying to. So keep an eye out for that. Follow on Twitch or not Twitch, Twitter, and see what's going on there. Other than that, shout outs to Dare Drops for all the amazing games they've been getting out to us and all the different challenges. Like Story of Seasons came to us today. I have that on the docket of games to play, so I'm really excited about that. Shout outs to Guardians Mental Health just for providing us with the assets to do mental health help and be able to send that out to individuals. Remember, they're a 501c3 nonprofit organization. You can go on their website, you can apply for a kit, and it will get sent to you for free. US, Canada, and Europe. Other than that, appreciate y'all coming out to day streams. It's been a good time, and we'll catch you all later. Yeah.
You already say something for senpai?
Oh no, I didn't. Shots to
Yeah.
Ash Bash of Psychotics and Simply for Senpai. I've been
Because
forgetting one thing a week. What's wrong with me, dude?
once Birdie is done, we will be on
Yeah,
there
once Birdie's
to.
done, we're back. I think we're back. It might be next weekend, bro.
Is it next weekend?
It might be. It's that or the weekend after. One of the two.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah. What can I
Which
derail
means
over there?
Blaise, you derail. I'm pretty sure I derailed the last time.
No, I definitely was like Gundam and just stepped away. I mean, I was at the computer, but I definitely said nothing for like a solid 10 minutes. But let's get on out of here. Bye.
Sounds good. See you.
I wanted to play Dragonspire, but it didn't come out today. They had like a snag with Steam where it's going to be a couple more days.
I actually was looking at that. Because that was kind of fun.
No, it was fun, and like they released like what the map looks like and stuff today, and I'm like super excited about it. Okay, so do we want to stream to YouTube? Yay, nay, I don't know.
That's entirely up to you. Doesn't bother me one bit.
I just don't know. I mean, we could try it out and just see how it goes. I just don't upload then, right?
If you want to edit, yeah.
I don't know. I don't edit.
I don't. I honestly don't know.
I would
What
just
if we
start
make mistakes?
Then that sucks, bro. I just edit out in the audio if that happens.
What happens if the whole time we're doing this, you just hear me, and we don't know?
I'm gonna know that right now because I'm gonna boot up Audacity and find out. I hate you. Thank you. Thank you for that.
You know, one of us has to be the voice of reason.
Does one of us have to be the voice of reason?
Well,
Hello,
no.
hello, hello.
You know
Hey,
what?
Guess what? Guess what? There isn't a sound. What?
I just thought of a great podcast. We if we're streaming to YouTube,
Yeah.
we should do the podcast and play Elden Ring at the same time.
I'm not doing that right now.
Not today. I'm not mentally prepared for
Oh,
today.
I'm not prepared for that either, like at all.
Can you imagine?
I don't know. Should we do? I think we should. We just record like normal for tonight
And
and
I
think
don't
about
know.
the YouTube and think about the YouTube stuff later. I'm down for that.
I mean, we've talked about the YouTube thing, so I'm not against it. But at the
we
same
have, but I
time,
feel like should I have started stream and like muted everything and then not had started the bot yet? You know what I mean?
I'll
Let's
give
do it
time.
next week so we can have people watching out for a tweet for it. I think that's what we do.
All right, that works.
I think that makes more sense in my brain. And there's not a lot that makes sense right now.
And maybe next week we'll have better timage.
Yeah, I mean, it's also the fact that I don't know, you haven't really played much, and I feel like this might be a shorter episode.
Oh, I can keep this going forever.
Oh, god damn it.
I don't even have to talk about games. We'll be
Oh,
on
I
a
got an
tangent.
announcement for you're not ready, dude. You're not ready for today.
We'll end up in like blueberry pie.
You're not ready for
It's just
today.
delicious. Blueberry cheesecake is actually better though. But then if we talk about that, we're going down like a whole rabbit hole.
Okay. Are we ready?
I guess. Now I burned my tongue.
Oh, there it is. Oh, this is great.
Didn't work right.
I'm just looking at stuff.
And me too.
Oh, I know it. Okay, hold on. I actually do need to pull up one more window.
Hey, I will say though, I do like the way Steam updated their stuff. as when you start a game on a Steam file, it actually says, "Hey, we're opening the game now," instead of you playing 50-50 whether the game will actually work.
Yeah. All right, now I'm ready. Welcome everybody to another episode of Up Your Experience podcast. It's me, that Blaise McBain guy that's been on vacation-esque, sort of, kind of, I guess, maybe. And it's Bats, the guy that's been working a ton. Bats, how's it going?
Yeah, no, I actually wasn't ready when you said we weren't ready, and now we are ready. So now I'm ready. Let's go.
Is that a ramen shirt? Is that Eat, Sleep, Ramen or something like that?
Eat, sleep, anime, repeat.
Oh, there we go. Dude, okay, I want to get this out of the way at the beginning of the episode because I'm kind of upset about it. I'm upset about several things that we're going to go into this week.
Uh-oh.
First and foremost, they announced Worlds.
Oh.
It's in freaking Texas, bro.
Again?
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. My wife tried to convince me that I should go, and maybe I will. But as of right now, I'm irritated about it, and I don't know. And the reason I bring this up,
that's farther away from me.
It's farther away from me too. It's a 6-hour difference in time of a drive for me. Here's the deal. I was really looking forward for it to be in Atlanta because I ate at this new place called Okiburo, which has a Michelin star, or had one, doesn't matter. Ramen place. And I promise you, dude, it is the best Japanese place I've eaten out of outside of Japan. I looked at my wife and she's like, "This food makes me happy." And I was like, "Exactly. It is so freaking good." I actually bought broth and brought it home with me so I could eat it at the house.
So what I heard is we need to do a special podcast.
Yeah.
In Atlanta.
Yeah. I mean, we could.
That's all I heard.
It's so good, dude.
Welcome to the special day episode as we're eating ramen.
Yes.
We will talk to you in a half hour after we're done.
My review's outstanding, dude. Oh my god, it was so good. So
yeah,
good.
I know. Because wasn't that the whole plan? We were gonna go to Worlds and we were gonna eat a bunch of food that we probably didn't need to eat, but it didn't matter because we wanted it. And
well, that's okay.
I don't know.
It's because they hate us. They hate us because they ain't us.
I believe that. Ow.
So, speaking of they hate us because they ain't us, we played an AGL set this week before I went out of town.
We played 2 AGL sets this week.
Yeah. We played an AGL set. we played one.
Oh, okay. I get what you're talking about.
Because the other one was on Tuesday. Now, let's talk about Tuesday. All right, because Tuesday...
are we actually talking about that one?
Yeah. I'm talking about it. Nah, because I don't. If any of them listen to this is to you. Y'all are a bunch of jerks, and that's the nice version of what I have to say. All right, so Tuesday.
That's true.
We do our warm-up games. We're waiting for the set to start. We have Kenny as a sub, and Hockey's like, "Yo, I'll be there in 10 minutes." We're like, "Oh, okay." And I'm talking to the enemy captain. Not going to name the enemy team. Not going to name the enemy captain. I've actually unpublished the VOD. Nope, I unpublished the VODs because I don't want them getting any shade for this. If they do, I don't really care. But they shouldn't get shade for this. Like, they followed a rule. I just think it's scummy what they did. They knew we had a sub on standby. I told them we had a sub on standby. And then I realized that I'm not recording the freaking podcast. I hate everything, bro. I'm recording it. I'm recording it audio-wise, but not video-wise.
Well, that's probably a good thing because I almost died on the video.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I guess we start over. At least I noticed it right off the rip. At least we're only 5 minutes in.
Don't act like